Hi everyone, today I want to share a really fun card that I found on Pinterest by another demonstrator named Christy Gridley. Super cute. She has a blog called Christy's Stampin' Spot, and I just came across this card, like I said, on Pinterest. Now hers is a little different. She used a different background die and different papers, but it's the idea of hers that is so cute, especially for me because I have a brand new little kitten in my house and she is daily knocking over ornaments on my Christmas tree. So I was flipping through Pinterest and saw this and I was like, I have to make that. So thank you, Christy, for this idea. It's super cute and clever, and it uses a stamp set called Clever Cats, and it's using this little guy here and this little head here. It's so funny, and I wanted to show you how to make it without this tree. Now hers uses this tree and it is really cute and adorable. And this is the part of the dies from the Christmas Whimsy or Whimsy and Wonder Suite, and the dies were called Christmas tree dies, and they're great. She used, I think, this one, and I did it with this one, but these are gone now because they were part of the Last Chance special. They have retired and they just left, they ran out last week. So everything on the Last Chance specials is retiring, and they're while supplies last. So Clever Cats is also on that while supplies last status. So if you need this little kitty in your life, you need to grab it fast. Now it was a Halloween set and she changed it into a Christmas set by simply picking Have a Perfect and getting rid of the Halloween and using a Christmas. So I want to show you how to do it using other products besides the whimsical tree dies because they're gone. And even though I'm going to make a bunch of them like this, I thought, what else can I do? Because I wanted to share it. It's so cute. But I wanted to do something that people can make. So I made this one. So here I'm using the stitched triangle dies instead. And you can cut a triangle if you don't want to grab the stitched triangle dies, although they are very fun. Let me show you them. There's a whole bunch of different triangles you can mix and match the shapes. Look at you can do a tall tree or a fat tree, or you can layer different trees. It's really a fun, the triangle shape is more versatile than you might think. And I love the little pennants. So I'm using a triangle from the triangle, stitched triangle dies. And then for ornaments, I'm using sequins. And so I just want to show you how to put this together. Super cute. So I've got a base in real red. And then for background paper, you can look for some patterns you might have that are Christmassy. And I thought it might be fun to use some of my patterns from the Basic Patterns pack, or maybe you've got some retired Christmas laying around. This one was what I intended to use. This was called Tidings, Warmth and Chiding. Oh, I can't even remember. I'm so sorry, but it's gone now anyway, so it doesn't matter. Everything that I was going to use to show you for this card has retired, but it's such an adaptable card. So I know that you can find something in your stash. So I'm going to cut a background of real red at 4 by 5 1/4. My cat has just, see, here she is. Sometimes I don't shut the door well enough. She wanted to join me. Okay, so I've got her on the outside now. I think I can't decide which side I'm going to use. I think I'm going to put this side up. Okay, and then for the triangle, oh, maybe I want to do garden green or old olive. Well, I'll do this one in old olive and I can see which one I like better. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to use the die. Maybe I'll use my mini cutter so you can see what I'm doing. Now I happen to have on my desk this little scrap of craft, so I'm going to use it. Any brown would do if you have a soft suede scrap or crumb cake. There we go. So So that's going to be the little stem of my tree. Which side do I want? All right, my tree trunk, let that dry for a minute while we do the cat. Okay, so like I said, we want the cat's face, and you can cut different ones, and we want a tail. So I'm going to grab some scrap of white. And my kitty is black, so I'm going to do a black cat. And of course, you can customize it to whatever you have. And I'm doing the cat that's sticking out of the box, but all I need is his tail. Okay, let's cut that out. Now you don't have to be exact with this tail. As you can see, I'm just kind of zigging and zagging. Give him a little bit of dimension. Okay, and now I wanted to place it on a background, so I cut out already Stitch So Sweetly dies, and this is the largest of the rectangles in that die set. And so this, I'm just going to place down on some dimensionals to give it a little height. And then I want to wrap my tree. Now, Christie's had used the dies from the Christmas tree dies that happen to have a garland die. Really cute. I do have it, but it's not available anymore. So I thought, how can I make some kind of garland? And I thought maybe wrapping with ribbon would be fun. So I'm just going to run a bead of some adhesive down the sides of my tree. Oops. And wrap it with some of this gold twine here. And I don't think it has to be perfect because our cat has kind of been destroying the tree, right? So the garland might be a little wonky as well. Okay, so it's wrapped a little bit here, and then I'm going to put some dimensionals on there. And put it on an angle. Now my cat has not knocked over the entire tree just yet, but she has gotten all the way to the top and knocked off the star. Okay, so now we're just going to glue our little cat behind the tree. Oops, want to see his eyes? There he is. Isn't that funny? Okay, and now I want to add just a little bit of ornaments to my tree. So I decided to go with the sequins for everything, I think they're called. So I'm going to dot my tree with a little bit of glue. And also dot some coming down. And then I just use my take your pick tool to kind of pick up some sequins. And then I kind of hold it. Oops, I got two of them there. Let's move one. Okay, there's that. Now, for the greeting, I'm grabbing just a piece of basic white, and I'm going to use a marker to ink up the "Have a Perfect." And then for the Christmas, I just kind of looked through my stamps and I found lots of different ones that I could use, but this is the one I grabbed. I'm just going to ink up the word Christmas. Part of why I chose this one is the Christmas is the same length as the Have a Perfect, and the way it's on the stamp, it's not stacked. Like, see, this one has words on top and bottom, whereas this one, it's on the side. So I thought it might be easy for me to ink up just the word Christmas with the pad, because I prefer that over the marker. There we go. And that stamp set has a really nice one for the inside, and it's the other one I pointed out. And that way the fonts match, and it even kind of matches the Have a Perfect. So I thought it was a really great stamp set for that. It's called Christmas to Remember. I need to clean this one because I just used it for something else. All right, for my greeting on the outside, I'm just going to flag it a little bit. Oops. Right, that was not perfect. That was not perfect. Oh my goodness. It's like when I do this not on camera, I have no trouble whatsoever. I'm going to live with it like that. And then I thought it would be funny to add the cat in a box on the inside, because you know how cats are, they love boxes. And at Christmas time there's a bunch of boxes under the tree. Alright, and I still had that scrap of craft on my desk, so I thought that looks kind of like a box that would be delivered. So I stamp on here, and we're going to cut it out. So cute. Alright, so I put a dimensional on the back half because it's going to hang off like that. A little bit of glue here, and then for a star, there's a lot of die cut stars you can use. If you have a tiny star punch, I happen to have these little gold stars. They were part of a, what was it called, a product medley last year, but I think that there are some stars available online also. So I'm just going to stick that little star at the top. Super fun. I just think it's adorable because it reminds me of my little Trixie. Now this is a big kitty and mine is tiny, but super cute. I hope you enjoy it. Check out Christy's version. It's really adorable, and she did a different color cat. It's adorable, and you're going to like it just as much as I did and wanted to give her card a try. So here's my take on Christy's card. Again, it was Christy's Stampin' Spot. I want to make sure she gets credit because it is adorable. Thanks for watching. Bye.